Namaste, friends of Mindful Movement. In today's video, I'll be guiding you on how to sit properly for meditation, and this seated posture can also help you in your pranayama practice, your yoga breathing practice. We'll be focusing on 3 yoga poses to help you to release any tension in the hips and also open up the back, warm up the spine so they can sit comfortably for your practice. Welcome to Opulence. This is Carol. In this channel, I will guide you on how to release tension, strengthen yourself, and find balance in your mind and body. In today's practice, you may need a yoga block. Okay, be sitting on a yoga block, or you can have your meditation cushion. If you do not have, you can also have 2 firm cushions, maybe stacked on top of each other to help you to elevate your hips. So when you're ready, let's begin. I want to start by showing you how we normally sit. Okay, so if you have tight hips, so some students, okay, or friends might just cross their legs this way, and whether it's a pranayama or meditation, they might just sit like that. Okay, so this actually shows that there is tightness on the back, okay, and also the hips. So we try our best, okay, to sit comfortably. Okay, so if this position is challenging for you, then you have to consider to sit on a yoga block. So for today's video, I'll just use this cushion here. Okay, you have to, so once you sit on the cushion, okay, it can release the tension in the hips, okay, and you can have one leg in this way and the other leg, and make sure you're just sitting 1/3 of the cushion, okay, not all the way back, and again the knees are same level as the hip. We want to have the knees lower than the hips, so it's better to sit on maybe 1/3 or 2/3 of the cushion so that you are not sleeping. And then next you want to, okay, just feel that maybe there is a pole behind you and you are sitting really straight, okay, like that. So you can see from this side profile, my head is over my shoulders over my hips, okay, and I don't feel tension. If you still feel tension here, we need a higher cushion, maybe 2 cushions stacked together, okay, so to release the tension, because when we are meditating or we are practicing pranayama, we want to keep the spine erect, okay, relax the shoulders, and then there's no tension on the hips or no pain on the knees, okay, so you can just be in this position, and then we just want to be aware the chin is parallel to the floor, and then you lengthen through the crown. And this lengthening of the spine is very important because it allows us to breathe comfortably, allow the energy to flow, can relax so that we can focus on our breath, okay, during the meditation. So I'll just demonstrate again. We cross our legs, okay, like that, and then sit tall, relax the shoulders, or you can roll the shoulders back a little bit to release any tension, and then just have your hands in Chin Mudra. That's one option, or you can have your right palm over your left palm, okay, and sit tall here and breathe. Make sure there's no tension, okay? All right, so next I'm going to show you maybe 3 yoga poses, okay, that you can practice in the morning before your morning practice that will help to open up the back, open up the hips. Okay, so we're going to start with the cat and cow pose. Let's start with the 3 yoga poses. All right, we're going to come up on our hands and knees. Okay, we'll practice the cat-cow pose. So you can have your palms shoulder width apart. Okay, then you can tuck your toes, keeping your knees hip distance apart. So this will be a good practice in the morning before we sit for our meditation. Okay, and then from here we can open our chest and then look far. Can close your eyes also. Inhale. Then as we exhale, chin towards the throat, round the mid-back. Tail, imagine you have a tail between the knees. Inhale into your mid-back. Exhale, lengthening. And then inhale again, open up the chest. And exhale, rounding the back. So we articulate the spine, open up the back, relax the neck, the shoulders. One more deep breath. And exhale, reverse. And as you go deeper, you can take another inhalation. And again, around the back. So you can do a few more times, okay, at your own pace. And next we're going to practice, okay, to release the hips. We will go into the star pose, okay, so kind of forming a diamond shape, okay, relax the shoulders. Okay, inhale here, exhale, we can round the back, forehead towards the feet, relaxing the neck, the shoulders, relax the elbows. Maybe stay here for a few deep breaths on your own. Inhale, exhale, and then slowly coming back up. Okay, we'll start with the right leg first. Now slowly, okay, we're going to lift up the right foot, okay, depending how tight you feel on your hips, okay. So maybe we're going to start by rocking first, okay. First option, okay, for those with very tight hips, okay, you can rest, okay, your foot, okay, on your arms like that. Now, very important to keep the back straight, and then you can just rock sideways to release any tension, okay, around the hip area. And then next, okay, you can also, for those who are comfortable, can place the hands like that, okay, interlock your fingers, okay, and keep the calf parallel to the floor. And then you can feel the stretch around the hip area, the glutes area. Stay here, you can also rock this way. Okay, and then after a few times, we're going to move the foot further away from us. Okay, so keeping the foot about chest level, relax the shoulders. And then we inhale here. Now as we exhale, we want to feel the inner thigh rotating outwards. And then slowly bring the foot closer. So some of you might just be here, and that's fine. Okay, if you're comfortable, you can bring it closer. Relax the shoulders. Chest is open like that, and back straight. Okay, and those who want to go deeper can then release the foot, move the foot up higher, maybe to your forehead, and then same thing, we're going to bring it closer and relax and breathe. Okay, you have all the options. Please go with the options that's comfortable, and then make sure you can breathe comfortably. And on your own, you can also practice the other side. Now I've got you in the last yoga pose, the Reclined Hero pose, or the Supta Virasana. Come to the front of the mat. But I just want to remind you that if you have any knee issue, okay, please do not practice this pose. Okay, but if you're comfortable, so I'm going to give you a few options. So we're going to start by having the knees together, and then we're going to just make a V, so the knees touching, and then slowly move the hands back, and then slowly sit on the mat. Now, this might be very uncomfortable for some people, so I do recommend you can have a yoga block, okay, or even a 2 yoga blocks if you need. And then just sit comfortably in this position and then relax, and that's good enough for some of you. Those who want to go a little bit deeper, okay, just going to come forward a little bit. So just, yeah, very important reminder that we do not force ourselves into this position. You shouldn't feel any pain in the knees. You feel a stretch, but not pain, all right? Then you can sit here for a moment, and those who want to go deeper can move the hands back. All right, open up the chest, and then options to go on your elbows. Okay, so if you find your knees popping up, okay, you should stay here, or you can come up higher. All right, and just go easy and slowly ease into the posture. And lastly, those who are comfortable, if you practice more often, okay, and you start to feel there's more, okay, around the hip flex and the thighs, you can go all the way down this way, okay, or you can have your arms over, and then just grab hold of your elbows and relax the back, relax the neck and shoulders. You can feel a deep stretch, okay, on your thighs, and breathe. Okay, and then slowly coming back up, okay, on your elbows first. Okay, slowly move sideways, and then we come back. Take your time. All right, so for this pose, I would recommend a counter pose. Okay, we can go into the downward facing dog. So your palms shoulder width apart. You tuck your toes, take your time, slowly lift the hips up, and slowly lower the heels down. If your hamstring and your calf's not too tight, and relax the neck and head. If very tight, your knees can be bent slightly, and stay here, breathing, and slowly come back. All right, so we just review the 3 yoga poses. So we just did the cat-cow pose, and then followed by we did the hip release, okay, rocking of the knees, opening up the hips, and And then lastly, we did the Reclined Hero pose. Okay, so these 3 poses maybe take you about 5 to 8 minutes, all right, depending how long you want to practice. It will help to open up the body, open up the hips before we sit for meditation. And then once we are ready, we can then come back to our sitting position. So you can, you can have your meditation cushion this way, and not to sit all the way to the back. Okay. And then once we're ready, you can just bring one foot in, the other foot in. Okay, relax the knees. So for those with tight hips, okay, make sure the knees lower than your hips. And then you can sit tall. Make sure the spine lengthened, chin parallel to the floor. Okay, and then you can then focus on your breath. Okay, and once the hips are more open, or if you are doing regular yoga practice, you can then eventually go into the lotus posture, the lotus pose. You can bring one foot here closer to your groin. Make sure the knees are relaxed. And then the other foot here, okay, and then relax the knees. And you can stay in this position if you feel comfortable. Make sure you don't force yourself into the Padmasana. All right, and you can also practice this way for your meditation and keeping the back straight. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope that it's been useful for you. Now, for those who want more stretch, more release in the hips and opening the back, you can click on the link below. It's a video on a daily yoga stretch. So until the next practice, I'll see you again. Namaste.